Last episode didn't go to plan. Today, Genk twice. We need to basically win and draw, I think, and we're going to be crowned champions of Belgium again. Let's not balls this up. Hello and welcome back to Rupel Boom or Bust in FM 2021. 4 games left then of the season to go. Top of the table by a fair distance, but we still need to make sure we pick up some valuable points. If you are enjoying these series, sure. If you're enjoying these videos, this series, this save, any other save and all that jazz, like button, subscribe button if you're new, click the notification bell, stick your comments down below. I think I've nailed that. I've definitely nailed it. Right, let's get on with the episode. So, last episode didn't really go to plan. Yes, we did win the Belgian Cup, beating Genk 3-1, Addergilton and Peters with the goals, but we also lost against Club Brugge. If we beat Club Brugge, we would be crowned champions already. Instead, we have got a few more games to play. That's last season. I was just checking to see how much we needed to actually do. This season, we are, 5 points clear at the top of the table. We have a game in hand as well. If we win this game, we will go 7, 8 points clear at the top, but it's still not quite enough. Club Brugge can still technically catch us. So let's play Genk then, and we need to win. I'm worried. I'm genuinely worried we're going to ruin this, and we're going to finish second. The starting lineup then, the back 4 and goalkeeper remains basically the same that we've played for the last, 3 years. Acosta, Luiz, Solomon, Nicolau and Gonzalez. The midfield is going to be Charlie Patino and Lucilio Cabral. Patino is obviously playing because we are still missing Antonio Duvignac because of his injuries. He might be back before the end of the season. 8 days to 3 weeks. I feel like he won't be, but, he might be. The attacking midfield will be Montero on the right, Addergilton on the left, Mohamed Bakayoko sitting just behind the striker of Romelu Lukaku, about a week before he turns 38 years old, and he's still bloody good at football. He's still definitely very good at football. The commentary has just said at the bottom of the screen there that we could clinch the title today. I don't think we can. I don't think we can clinch the title today, unless I've done my maths wrong, which is highly possible. I could have done my maths wrong, but I don't think we can be crowned champions in this match. Early on, Richard Gonzalez has taken a knock. He's bruised his ankle and would like to get substituted, which isn't too much of a problem because we do have Jaramillo on the bench. So far, 25 minutes in, corner for Gonzalez. Addergilton's there, he's hit the underside of the bar. How have we not... How have we not scored there? How? It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? It's going to be one of those days where nothing's happening. That was the first and only highlight of the game so far. Kasase with a free kick for Genk. Borja is going to run from the left over towards the right-hand side. Intercept it, please. Addergilton does, but heads it forward to nobody. Lukaku's there trying to get the ball. It's controlled by Jose Luiz, the Portuguese and Brazilian. Down the wing to Montero. Going away from goal, back towards his own goal. Charlie Patino all the way back to Mauro Acosta. Stavros Nicolau forward towards Jose Luiz on the right. Montero needs to do that running into that space. We've gone off to Addergilton on the left instead. 4 potential targets in the middle. Addergilton's gone down. Lukaku is there. We do not need to wait for a whistle. Romelu Lukaku blasts that into the back of the net. We are 1-0 up against Genk. I don't know the maths. Is this enough for us to be crowned champions? I feel like it isn't. So with 3 games left, we're sat on 51 points. It's just jumped up to 51 points. And it is Bruges on 43. They can technically win all 3 of them games, which will put them on to 52 points. So we can't be crowned champions, right? Straight into the second half. I probably should do some subs. Acosta with an early free kick for us. It was on target. It was a good save from the keeper. That was a long way out for Acosta to be taking that free kick. It's going to be the injured Richard Gonzalez to take this. He's played well. Since picking up that knock, he's actually done alright for us, hasn't he? It's cleared. Montero's going to get this ball hopefully back into the area. Stavros Nicolau back to Bakayoko. I've just offered Bakayoko a new 5-year deal, by the way, because other clubs want him and I don't want to lose him. Right, we need to do Montero off. He's having a bit of a shocker. And we're also going to be bringing off Gonzalez for Jaramillo. Montero for Lehmans, I guess. Sure, we'll go with that. I think we do need to buy ourselves another central midfielder because Patino, Radakovic, players like that don't quite fit the bill when we lose out on a Duvignac or a Cabral. Those 2 are our best central midfielders by a country mile. The second half has been as exciting as the first half. Very little going on at the moment. And it looks like the 37-year-old Romelu Lukaku is going to score the goal that splits us. I'm looking at those numbers. They can get 52 points, right? They can definitely get 52 points. We're not champions. Why did the commentary even say that we could be crowned champions? So we've picked up the 3 points that we needed from the first Genk game. I believe we're playing Genk again before Club Brugge play their next match. So our match is on the 11th of May. Club Brugge, which will play in the final game of the season, which hopefully means absolutely nothing, they are going to be playing their match on the 11th of May. We're playing them at the same time. Right, so we could technically still lose and still be crowned champions, because if OHL beat Bruges, then they can't catch us. Right, we're going to go forward then to the 11th of May, where we'll play Genk for a third time in 2 episodes. Same again then, this time. We're at home. We're going to hopefully win the league title in front of our own fans. The back 4 is slightly changed for the second match. Jaramillo has come in for Gonzalez. Gonzalez is fine. It's just he's on heavy workload and I kind of want to mix things up a little bit. Let's give Jaramillo a chance. It's going to be Rosmaric and Cabral in the middle today because Patino, whilst he wasn't bad, he wasn't very good either. Montero, Bakayoko and Adagilton on the wings. Do we change this? Do we not play Montero and give somebody else a chance? Duvignac is so good at everything, isn't he? Let me just put this in perspective, by the way. Duvignac is at 4.5 star current ability as a left winger, as a box-to-box midfielder, if we go down, as a deep-lying playmaker. He's still 4 star on these ones. On the right-hand side, 4.5 star. On the wing, 4.5 star. As an advanced midfielder, just the 4 star. Not very good there. He's just really good, and he's also only 18 years old. Annoyingly, he obviously is still injured. So who do we go on that right-hand side? Like, who do we put there? Mats Lehmans? Do we go for Adam Hunter? Georgiev? Let's go with Georgiev. His fitness isn't the best. Should only play 45 minutes. We'll probably give him 90. But we're going to stick him on the right-hand side. Bakayoko will be just behind Romelu Lukaku. Adagilton on the left-hand side as well. I've just realised Montero probably now isn't on the bench, is he? No, he's not. Right, same again then. We are definitely able to win the league title in this match. The last match, I don't know what the commentary was on about, because no way would we have ever been able to win the league title, because Bruges can still get 52 points, or 53 points, or something. 52 points. We're currently on 52 points. Technically, if we draw, we're not champions, but the goal difference would probably mean we will be. Genk with an early chance. Garcia doesn't get there. Bakayoko's going to get onto that headed clearance. Runs off towards that right-hand side. Bakayoko still keeps going, you know. He's got no support in the middle at the moment. He's been tackled. It's not a tackle. It's a foul. It's a penalty. Well, it might be a penalty if VAR ever does anything quickly. I feel like this isn't going to be a penalty, you know. VAR is going to say, what are you going to say, buddy? Is it a penalty? It is a penalty. And it said, that's surprising, as the commentary, so maybe it shouldn't have been a penalty. Bakayoko's going to step up and take this one then, against, I believe, Torres, our former goalkeeper. It's saved. It's not even our former goalkeeper, it's Bochak. Pozo's going to get that ball clear as well. Does our former goalkeeper play for Ghent and not Genk? I think it might be Ghent, you know. It is going to be Bochak to take the goal kick. Now, obviously, we've missed a penalty. We're going to see Bakayoko's performance plummet because that's how it works in Football Manager. Nobody ever plays well after they miss a penalty. Garcia's shot is blocked and it is gone off for a throw. I thought they were going to go VAR, maybe give that for a handball. Half an hour almost on the clock. Perrin with the ball from Matteo Gabbia. It's not the best pass. Thorsted collects this, though, for Genk. Down the right-hand side is Pozo. He's got Jaramillo with him for a little bit of company. Crosses in as well. Nicolau clears. Not very well, though. Perrin to Kasase, the New Zealander, down that left-hand side. Number 19's with him. It's into Perrin. Kasase should have probably carried on his run. Gets the ball back. He's being pestered by Georgiev. I guess that's the best way of putting it. He's not been tackled. Borja's lumped that into Thorsted in the middle. And Thorsted has scored his 63rd goal of the season against us, because he's the only player that seems to consistently score against us. Although, he might be offside. Someone was offside. I don't think it was Thorsted. I think it was actually Garcia, is what the commentary was saying. Solomon on a 6.4. After 2 or 3 episodes of Solomon scoring about 14 goals, he's stopped. He's just stopped doing it. Half-time, it is 0-0. Elsewhere, I believe Club Brugge are also drawing. I'm going to thrash arms. We haven't been playing very well. We're at home. We're playing against a team that we consistently beat now, and we aren't beating them at the moment. It's a headed clearance. Literally 1 minute on the clock in the second half. Cabral's not going to get there. Cleared up field. Nicolau to Bakayoko. Plays in Jose Luis on the right-hand side. 4 or maybe 5 in the box. Lukaku is one of them. He's dinked the top of the bar and it's gone over. nothing's happening. Nothing is happening here. Nothing seems to be happening in the other match either. We are going to do Adagilton for Gonzalez. Sure. We'll do that. We'll play Gonzalez on the wing. He can do it. He's good enough. We're also going to do Georgiev off for Montero. Weird that they recommend bringing on Adam Hunter. Montero is a much better right winger. Obviously, we do have this highlight. Georgiev with the ball to Rosmaric, the striker playing as a ball-winning midfielder because we've got nobody better. Plays that ball through to nobody. Bochak has gone and held on to that one. So what's happening with this highlight? Bochak kicks it long, but it's straight back towards them. Georgiev, lovely ball to Romelu Lukaku, blasts it past the keeper once again. 1-0 up against Genk, and this should be the title coming back to Rupel Boom for the second season in a row. Third season, I believe, overall. We are still doing our changes because basically the wingers weren't doing so hot. Cabral also not doing so hot, or is Jose Luis? Fair enough. Adam Hunter's going to come on as that right back. That is all of our subs. It means we do have to deal with Bakayoko and Cabral on 6.6s and low fitness for the rest of the match. But we are 1-0 up. It looks like OHL are now moving into third place as well because of this. They're still drawing with Bruges because it is 44 points to Bruges, which means that is still a draw currently. Emmers loses out to Jaramillo. Gonzalez, Jaramillo gets it upfield towards Montero. Loads of space to run into for the Colombian. He's got Lukaku in front of him, tries to slide it through, but Matteo Gabbia sticks a leg out to steal it off them. And now Genk possibly coming forward, or maybe not. Solomon to Hunter. Bakayoko, where are you going to go? All the way back to Mohamed Solomon. Lumps it upfield. It's controlled well by Didier Montero. Side-footed effort is saved by Bochak. It's going to be a corner with 2.5 minutes of regular time to play. All we need to do is just hold on. What was that corner? That's not our corners, by the way, buddy. Like, that's not what you should be doing. Montero's not going to keep that ball in. What a waste of a corner that was. 5 minutes of injury time is disappearing very, very quickly. The full-time whistle is about to go. And we are champions of Belgium. Once again, the second time in a row. And it shouldn't have been this difficult. We should have done it against Club Bruges. We've done it against Genk. 2 1-0 victories, 2 goals from Romelu Lukaku as well. And it means we are champions of Belgium. We are back into the Champions League. I think we go straight in at the group stages. I can't remember. But there you go. We lift the trophy. It is number 10, which is possibly Lukaku picking that one up. Maybe it's Bakayoko. It's one of those two anyway. And we are champions of Belgium. Do your cartwheel. Do your cartwheel, Mauro. I'd love it if they mix this up every now and then. Just have someone else do it, like a coach. But no, it is Mauro Acosta to cartwheel away. Champions of Belgium again. Champions Rupel Boom complete the treble. Because obviously we won the cup in the last episode. And the Super Cup, which nobody really counts, do they? It's the Charity Shield or the Community Shield or whatever it's called nowadays. It's not really a trophy, is it? No one really counts that one anymore. Board are delighted. We are 1 year ahead of schedule. So because we had a change in chairman, he's kind of made us want to be a little bit better. He wants us to win the league a lot more regularly now. Our previous chairman was just like, Champions League, just qualify for the Champions League. Marco wants to win the league, and we've done that just 1 year ahead of schedule. Because the season isn't quite over yet, what we're going to do is I'm going to go forward to the other side of the Club Bruges game. We are going to come back for basically the end of season awards, and I'll basically tell you that we beat OHL 4-0 and we drew 1-1 with Club Bruges. That's my guesses. We're back for the end of season review, and yes, we played both of those matches. We won both of them. We beat OHL, I think it was 2-0. We beat Club Bruges 2-1. Wasn't as emphatic, but at least we got 6 points rather than the 4 that I predicted. End of season review 2030. 3 lovely little trophies in our trophy cabinet. What else have we got? New signings. We didn't buy anyone, did we? The only player we really got was Lukaku. Obviously, Adagilton as well, joined on loan from Liverpool. Is he somebody that we should try and keep for another season? Let's do some numbers. What do you want for him? 138 million. It's too much. It's too much. Season results, obviously we win the league, we win the Belgian Super Cup 4-1 against Charleroi, we win the Belgian Cup 3-1 against Genk. The Champions League, we got knocked out in the group stages because of Copenhagen. I hate Copenhagen. We should have gone through. 10 points would have been enough to get us through in any other group, but our group, because Zenit was so bad, Copenhagen and Atletico Madrid were pretty good. We obviously couldn't make it through. Europa League, we beat Milan, we lose against Monaco. I feel like Europe is never going to happen. Biggest win was 7-0, Match to remember was 7-1, and goal of the season was in that 7-1 victory against KVK. What? I feel like this was on camera. Was it on camera? Maybe it wasn't. Let's have a look. So I think it was this goal. Duvignac steals the ball just inside our half, runs a long distance, smashes it into the top corner. Not bad for an 18-year-old. Finances, we are kind of struggling. We are kind of struggling financially. We're picking up money through sort of Champions League and stuff like that, but there's no money in Belgian football, which is really irritating. And yeah, financially overall, we've not got a lot of cash in the bank. How we lined up, I mean, yeah, it's basically been the same starting 11 now for the best part of 2 seasons. Rosmeric and Bakayoko, I'd argue it shouldn't be Rosmeric. I'd argue it should probably be... Although Rosmeric played 40 games, quite a lot of them were in midfield. If I remember correctly, he played a lot of games in midfield. So, yeah, when you look at it, actually he played loads of games in midfield. So, maybe he shouldn't be a striker. Maybe that should be Lukaku. But that might be me having a bit of a soft spot for him. Awards then, Duvignac, Fans Player of the Season, Young Player of the Season. Signing of the season goes to Lukaku. I'm happy with how well Romelu Lukaku has performed for us. He's been absolutely ridiculous. 10 goals in the league, 17 in all competitions. For a 38-year-old, that's insane, and he's still kind of getting better. Physically, he is starting to decline now, but look at those mental numbers. We're going to keep hold of him for another season and basically get him mentoring some of the kids. And when you look at the most assists, man of the match, highest average rating, you will see how much we need Antonio Duvignac. He has been an absolute delight. An absolute delight in the middle of our pitch. 27 assists. 12 man of the match awards. 145 league goals for Bakayoko. Overall, he's been here a long time. He's been here a very long time. He's scoring goals for fun. That wasn't even one of his best seasons. That was his 4th best season since joining the club. That's mad. He scored 21 goals. Players moving into the overall best 11. Who have we got? It says Georgiev was the pick of 2 players. So Georgiev is in there on the subs bench, and Matteo Sannino. We sold him. Admittedly he did play half a season, but we sold him. Okay, how did he get on at Norwich? 14 games, 2 goals, 2 assists. Not bad. It still amuses me that Pacoma Zazua is still in our overall best 11. Andre is still there. Is he still playing? No, he's not. He's retired. As a 36-year-old, Gabbia still there, La Rossa still there. Still at our club as well, by the way. I want to try and sell him. Nobody really wants him. You've also got Big OD. Olivier Dahuahulu is still in our best 11, or technically on the subs bench, but he's still there, which is pretty impressive. He's a rubbish head of youth development. If he was better, we'd bring him in. Can we get him as a coach, like for our under-18s? Is that an option? Would you want to be doing that? Let's find out. No, fair enough. This is interesting to see, because I think this is how basically the Belgian Pro League is going to go for us now from this point on. We are quiet and impenetrable. We had the best defence in the league, and that's scary, isn't it? That is absolutely scary. We scored 110 goals. 110 goals this season. We are extremely aggressive, I think, or maybe that's extremely clinical. One of the two, but either way, we score goals and we don't concede. And that does it then for Season 11 of Rupel Boom or Bust. And Season 11 will be the penultimate season. We're going to do one more year with Rupel Boom and desperately try and do something in Europe. Champions League, Europa Conference League. I'll take that. I just want to win something, or at least progress quite a distance, because basically we are now at that point of the save where the only way for us to progress a little bit further is spend above our means. Financially, we are 4.3 million in debt. We don't have the money to spend £90 million on a new central midfielder, for example. We are also very close to losing a lot of players. When you look at our squad, we have Acosta is wanted. You've got Nicolau, wanted. You've got Mohamed Solomon, wanted. Only has a year left on his contract. Doesn't want to sign a new one. Gonzalez is wanted. Patino, Radakovic, La Rossa. Going further down, Duvignac is wanted. Butakrit is wanted as well. So we are trying to fend off a lot of the big teams. Also trying to win things. We are potentially going to be in this cycle for maybe the next 10 seasons until we can basically hold on to players the quality of Solomon. If we can hold on to Nicolau, Solomon and people like that who are still only sort of 22, 23 years old, we're going to be a good team by the time they're 25, 26, 27. We're not going to be able to do that because we don't have the money to offer them, and we're stuck. We're stuck in a weird Belgian loop, is what I'm going to call it. Thank you very much for watching Season 11 of Rupel Boom or Bust, champions for the third time in 5 seasons, 6 seasons, something like that. 5 seasons. It's 5 seasons. We are starting to properly dethrone Club Brugge, hopefully next season. Again, it's another case where we're just going to win the league, but it's all about Europe. If you did enjoy this episode, do please remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new and you're enjoying these videos, click the notification bell, stick your comments down in the comment section below. We'll be back for the final season, Season 12 of Rupel Boom or Bust, and it's Europe or Bust. Thanks for watching.